Go.
You just say it
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
All right,
Do I
I'll
need
say
to prep something?
it. You want to say it now?
No.
Nah,
Say
yeah.
it. Say it in
Get
there.
into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Leave it for the end.
Hey guys, welcome to the DimesCast. Hope everyone's having a great week. We're back here in the den in 6 Degrees. Actually, you know what? Shout out 6 Degrees Studio.
Yeah, 100.
What a place to be. And also we have a special guest today. One of our close homies, Kei Leeza. How are you, brother?
What's up? What's up? I'm good. How are you, boys?
Good. So
yeah.
this is what I was just about to say.
Alright.
What I was trying to say off air, but I mean, everyone was like, "No, don't say it. Say it in the episode." That's all. Anyway, so we're here, bro. Congratulations. This is the 10th episode.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Well
yeah.
done. We've made it.
Hell
We've
yeah.
made it to double digits, guys. Is there any celebration sounds that we have? Oh, All right, now you know.
yeah.
Now you know.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
For all those doubters out there.
Fire in the booth.
Rattle it off.
Fire in the booth.
No, but you have to celebrate this one because it's double digits.
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
a minute between until triple digits.
Yeah.
So straight
bro.
up, that's why we
So-
brought you on the show, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Man,
Appreciate you.
it's been. I tell you what, it's been a long time since we've actually got to talk to you, like face to face. And it's been. I tell you what, in that time that you've been doing your thing, we've been our thing. You've been doing some amazing stuff, man. So I just want to say congratulations on all your
100%,
success. It's been happening, bro. No, seriously, like legit.
Nah, appreciate it. Yeah, it's been good, man. It feels like yesterday, but it feels like 10 years ago at the same time.
Yeah.
Not that it's been 10. That's weird to say because everyone's gonna think it's been 10 years, but
Yeah.
it's only probably been like what 2 years since 2 or 3 years since we first linked up in the studio.
I was gonna say let's try and retrack our steps here. How
Yeah.
long have we known you, and how long have you known us?
Well, I just found out about you guys through Kane.
You know what? We
So
always
Kane's
mention him
just-
in
Kane
everything.
is just the link here.
Yeah.
We need him here.
I
Yeah.
think Cavelli was doing a song with you guys, right?
No, because I'm
Someone
pretty
else.
sure. No, so what I thought happened was we got linked with you from Kane,
Yeah.
and you were the first one we linked up with out of everyone,
Yeah.
and then it just rolled on from
yeah.
there.
Okay, so Cavelli was doing a song for someone that Kane was managing at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who, but yeah, Cavelli came in to do a feature. Kane was gonna track him, and then Cavelli was just like to me, "Yo, I'm going to the studio at West End. If you want to come, just come." So I went there, met with Kane, and then you know Kane, he's just hospitality
Yeah.
at his finest. And he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, if you ever need any studio time, you know, just let me know. I'm here. This is where I'm at. And if you ever need time, and you shouldn't have said that to me. You shouldn't have said
Game
that to
over
me,
from
bro.
there.
Every day.
And I think, the next day, literally the next day, I hit him up, and then he was like, yeah. And then later on, he was like, man, I say that to everyone, but usually no one takes me up on it. And it's like, fuck. We just made music. Well, all of us made music together for a long time.
rinsed that. Studio.
We really did.
That was home. Shout
Yeah.
out to Stu.
Yeah.
Oh, Stu, you remember Stu?
Stu's the guy.
He was
He's
the man.
If
bro.
straight up SAE. If I know I never fucking studied your thing, but if everything goes as planned, I'll be giving you a check or something.
Yeah. Hey.
You know what? We should get Stu to come in here.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
Stu in
bro.
here.
Always had a smile on his
Yeah,
face.
Stu's
eh?
the man.
If
Stu's the man.
I mean, for everyone who watches the podcast and goes to SAE, just make sure you look after Stu because like
He's a good
I
that
dude.
hope
guy.
Stu's
Is,
there. Yeah, just
He's a
fucking
good
look
guy.
after Stu.
and you know, I never saw him drum, but apparently he was a mean drummer.
Oh
Really?
yeah,
Really good
I've
drummer.
overheard some things
Yeah.
walking past, but yeah.
So I was gonna say, I think we met around about the time you were making Rowdy.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Because we knew of each other for a while. Because any other day that I wasn't in there, yous were in there, and I think
Yeah.
any other day yous went in there, I was in there with
Yeah.
Kane. So
Usually, I would say, usually in that type of environment, like a lot of artists would try and be on top of each other in terms of like, oh, we should do this, we should all do this. I feel like our relationship was just organically sort of grew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Like because obviously we were both busy on our own projects, but then it's sort of like I feel like that relationship grew into something like special, like in not being in that the sad and suppy way, but you know what I mean. Like every single time I see all the IC boys, Imperial, like it's just like it brings back memories
Yeah,
of
yeah,
all those
bro.
days, man.
Yeah, 100%. Like that was those were my first real studio environments. Really,
Mm.
Yeah.
completely honest. Because before that, like I said, it used to be just at Cavelli's house in like a cardboard box filled with whatever foam that he could find,
Wow.
like around a mic like this with. You know, the pop filter was a stocking on a coat hanger. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and it was
yeah.
GarageBand on a laptop that was probably too old to be doing anything on. And that was my studio, you know, and we just pick up and pack up and then do it anywhere. And we would just you know,
Yeah.
it was SoundCloud. It was just only SoundCloud for us, and it was before SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah.
And we weren't SoundCloud. We didn't make music like that, but yeah. And then, but being in that studio was like, that was the first feeling of a studio environment and being around other creatives that were constantly creating shit, especially original shit. Because we were back when I first started, it wasn't too much original music that I was making, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah, I was actually gonna bring this up.
it's a monster.
No, you look at Tyrell. What does he drink all day? Drinking
I don't
monster.
know. He definitely keeps it in the shaker.
Like just stupid stuff like this. Like
Bruh.
there's all these moments, man. Like I honestly
Look how
don't.
many people are there.
Oh, this was a crack up.
Who's I think it was Donnie's Oh shit.
$100 a week each. Someone.
Fuck me, Matt took so much shit.
What are you guys doing? More
Ants was there all the time too.
This is probably so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Please probably leave.
Oh, the energy drinks.
Oh, actually, this is the whole.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah.
6ix9ine.
Yeah. The snitch.
Oh,
You like that? Oh man. See, going through all these videos, man, it's just
Bro,
super
look how many
nostalgic,
people
man.
are in the room, bro.
Yeah, so I like we'll just explain for everyone. Like, we honestly would link up, even if like just having a break from our studio session, because like you would have probably about 3 to 4 guys with you. We might have had like
Yeah.
actually probably even more, bro.
Yeah,
You would have had heaps.
I've had some crazy scenario. I'm sure Kane would have been. I don't know. He always let it
He was
slide.
chill
but
as.
I used to bring
Anyone.
Anyone will come
and
through.
anyone and everyone would come through, and even if they didn't have shit to do with the song,
Yeah,
even if I just wanted them to chill or
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
their opinion,
Yeah.
Kane was, and it was like shit that he. I don't want to put him on blast because it's a former
He's
place of
long gone there,
employment,
so he
yeah.
wouldn't mind.
You
But
know?
I remember having a conversation with Kane and saying, like, bro, they let us do anything.
Yeah.
Literally
They let
anything,
me
bro.
do
Just
it.
know that you took care of us, SAE.
Oh,
and we
yeah,
took
yeah,
care
yeah.
of you
Shout out
while we
SAE.
were there. And
100%.
hopefully one day we'll take care of you down
We
the
will
track as
Exactly.
well.
We will.
Late,
We will
late
return.
nights, some late nights.
Oh, man. Oh, dude. Actually, you know what? One of my favorite memories, I think legit we were there till like 2 o'clock in the morning, hey?
True.
And I think it was the level where we had the Neve,
Mm.
and we were in the control room, and you guys were in the live room. And bro, there was probably about 15 of us, hey. And
Yeah.
we would just run in between sessions.
Yeah.
And like either you were recording a verse and then come in and record for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then like, yeah.
I think that was the night when we did Get What Smile.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we had that little computer set up in that the band room, eh?
Yeah, it was just in the corner, but
Yeah.
like, but yeah, man, it was some great times, man. I mean, I still love those times, bro.
Yeah, man.
And actually, you know what? I just remembered. You know what other great times that we had down at the HSP store?
Oh yeah,
My
That
brother,
was the spot.
my brother.
Hey, I was always brother. We were always family. We were always family.
I remember walking down the street, and I think we're like, oh, let's just go to Grilled or something like that. Just for one night, and we're walking down the street, and the guy who owned like the shop, will come out in the street and be like, my brother,
Yeah.
where are you going, brother? Like,
West End was a crazy spot, eh? Like,
And the
especially
Philly cheesesteaks.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
yeah,
I've
you
been there
introduced
a
me to Philly cheese.
Yeah.
They were dope.
That West End was like fucking, you can always put that as your postcode for your home address at one stage for all of us. 'cause it's like,
yeah.
we were there all the
All
time.
the time.
All the time.
All the
And like,
time.
it was funny because like, yeah, you would just come to the studio like just because you just wanted to, and like you didn't necessarily have anything like wanted to do anything. But
Yeah.
I remember you would come, and then like Veli would come as well. I remember meeting heaps of people just
Heaps
to
of
the
people,
studio.
bro.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's the first time I met IMD as well.
Yeah.
Castiza's
yeah,
project?
Yeah, yeah.
So that I feel like that's definitely iconic. Well, for me personally,
That's
but
where
for,
we
like,
started No Caution as well.
Yep.
So like, that's
Yeah.
where
That's
where we
everything
announced
started,
it.
man.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, even some of my, like, a lot of my, even still majority of my music, I think, came
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
SAE.
Yeah, 100%.
So, and
It's
I'm sure it'd be
iconic.
the same for you guys.
Yeah,
A
we
lot
still
of
we still got
majority
stuff
of you-
coming out
that's still
that was
from SAE.
made. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Or at least started the idea at
Yeah.
SAE, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
that place was, yeah.
Shout out to
home.
SAE.
Fire.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, let's talk about your career path at the moment, man. Like recently, bro. As I was saying earlier in the episode, like you have just recently been blowing up, man. Like it's been awesome to see, and like for me, seeing from where we were at SAE. Like there he is.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that. Look how majestic you are.
The beard, man.
Yeah.
The beard.
Looking for where, obviously where we all hang out at SE to like where you are now, getting played on MTV.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing,
Insane,
man.
bro.
Getting the plays on Spotify as well has been like a crazy thing, and like just you doing some amazing music videos too
Yeah,
as
the
well.
the videos that you've been putting out, bro, have been fire. They've
So-
been dope.
So tell me what was the difference now? So like what do you reckon sort of flick the switch for you to be like, bang, this is what I want to do for exposure wise, I guess, in saying that. Yeah.
I think it was just getting out of my own little, getting out of home really. Like I've always had the drive to do this. I've always had the passion to do this, but it was really me trying not to be as independent and just try and find all the different avenues, get connected with more and more people in the field. But I also think it's just the culture where we're at is really helping. Like where we are culturally in music is the driving force for everything that's blowing up right now.
Yeah,
Because
for
it's
sure.
like the opportunities are getting given out to the right people at the right time, and that's what it really is. Like, you can say as much as, but for Australian hip hop, it was like, I'm sure not. I mean, no offense, but I don't know how many people would have been proud of it a couple years ago, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
everyone wants to,
Jump on
as
board.
everyone wants to be a part of it. Everyone wants to wave the flag. Everyone wants to say, these guys are from here. Those guys are from there.
Yeah.
And everyone's just backing it. So it's like from industry people to everyday people to, it's just the culture's here right now, and it's gonna grow so much.
Yeah.
That's kind of exciting. I remember we will always have this conversation about hip hop in general in Australia.
Yeah.
And how it was just plateauing.
Yeah.
Like, nothing was changing. No one was really recognizing it. Like, obviously, there's a lot of other artists, but like from, not really being in the hip hop world and looking like from the outside in, like obviously with the success of like the 1-4s, HP Boys, and other artists outside of drill. Do you think that's really like sort of pushed it to the front of like Australia's like mind at the moment?
What, those acts in particular?
Yeah,
or-
those acts in particular.
I think
or-
it has a lot to do with the acts in particular, and as well as the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just right now I'm just thinking, I'm just like, shout out to all the like late 80s and 90s babies, because they just made some shit.
Yeah.
I think these are the people that are driving. Obviously there's could be people, a bit older that's not in the 80s, but I feel like we were all the ones that just were like, look, we got something to say. We have an opinion. We have a voice that isn't here right now.
Yeah.
And they believe that, we could, you have to have some sort of belief that we could be heard and there's a place for this here. So I think acts like that definitely help, but it was also like, and this is what big thing why I wanted to mention while I was here, because I was thinking about it all day today, is like, we need more platforms like this. Like, I know there needs to be some advice for like artists and shit like that, but trust me, like all you guys, if you don't know already, best time to jump into this shit is right now.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna jump into music, if you want to do producing, if you're a beat maker, if you're a singer, if you're a rapper, anything creative, jump in right now. This is for you. If you're not creative and you have a passion for this shit, fucking figure out how you can get into this shit. Because it's like, all the creatives need you. So like podcast, interview, all different platforms, like clothing brands, events, management. A lot of these dudes need management. A lot of these dudes need, even if you're like, I'm a lawyer, but I like music. Do fucking music law.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even fucking know. There's so much shit. But like,
100%,
there's so many things that people are asking right now. It's like, what am I entitled to with my publishing? What am I entitled to with, you know, with this deal, with that deal? So that's my biggest thing right now, because we need more of it. We all do.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, everyone's getting, like, it's going fast, but it's going to be scary when there's not enough there to, like, you know, there's not enough
for everyone.
Yeah, you know, there's not enough things around a creative or an artist to help them succeed even more.
Yeah,
because the breakthrough's there, but to stay around is the hardest part.
Yeah.
You know?
And like, you're so right, man. Like, now is the perfect time to start.
Yeah.
Especially, like, obviously with social media and stuff like that. But, like, especially in Australian hip hop or the music industry in general, I think a lot of people, they just get so, like, scared with just getting put out there so quickly, you know, like being having that in your status, being like, I produce music, like, but just getting out there and just like doing it is like a huge thing, and that's like that was inspiring, bro. No, legit.
I had to say it, bro, because it's like, it's so necessary, and I think most creatives know it's time, because I see a new rapper pop up all the time, and I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna be the first one to say what's up to you. I'm not gonna be the first, like, not that it, but it's just like, I want to see you develop. I don't want to, like, you know, interfere with what you're doing and how you're building, because, you know, I could say one thing and then they might change the whole thing. I want you to do what you're doing, bro. Like, I'll come in and when you know, and I'll say what's up and I'll show you love, but I don't want to say anything that's gonna derail them from what they're going. But like, do you
think there's people like out there that's purposely would do the opposite to sort of what you're saying?
What do you mean?
What, like down people so that they don't start?
Exactly.
Oh,
because they feel that, like,
oh man,
competition.
Well, even outside of that, you're gonna have to deal with people that just gonna give you shit because they're not following what you're doing, and you know what you want to do. Like, I got so much shit growing up. I did so many different things growing up that was different, you know, especially being like someone of color, with, you know, surrounded by, and especially with some of the schools I went to, was like, you know, there's always an opinion. There's always like you think you're this, you think you're that, and it's just like a lot of ignorance early on. But now, there's less. You're just gonna expect a lot, bro. Like, and then once you're here and you accept, and there's a lot of people that accept that you're here, there's gonna be a lot of people that like decline you from coming in this shit. And it's just, it doesn't matter how great anyone thinks you are. It's about how great you think you are, and it's like, it's all opinion based, bro. Anyone that, you know.
Do we have like a like a fax sort of sound? Like, we've only just started. How did you deal with, like, I guess, criticism or just any sort of adversity when you were first coming out? Because it can be super discouraging. You know?
I don't know. I always felt like, I don't know.
We either, okay, like, I mean, I wasn't. We only met like a couple of years ago. But like, were you the type of person who would mainly like either? Actually, no, you wouldn't do that. But you wouldn't like post a status about it, or would you like confront them via text, or would you ring, or would you just sort of
flat ignore them?
By the time I met you guys, I was pretty, you know, aware of what I wanted to do and what I would take in and what I wouldn't take in. Cause bro, like, I wanted to do this shit since I was young, you know, and like, so a lot of the little bickering back and forth with people was in my teenage years, because I tried to learn how to write when I was like 10, 11 years old. Like, I tried to learn how to rap when I was 10, 11 years old. So, you know, you'd write like bars as posts on MySpace, shit like that. MSN, I had so many like MSN rap battles, bro, on MSN, like rap battling.
That was a thing.
And
wait, hold on, stop. That was actually a thing.
There's a lot of people. You could ask a lot of battle rappers, and they'll probably say they started out battle rapping on MSN.
Wow.
If they're that far back, you know. 100%. And then a lot of the bickering, like back and forth, was that was done ages ago
That's
for me,
crazy.
bro. And it's just
That'd be
like,
some fast typers going like, fuck.
yeah, like 100%. There was just so much back and forth. But yeah, by the time then, I didn't really. But when you're younger and you're first coming in, the back and forth, like,
Yeah.
it's just part of the nature of it. It's like, this is a sport, just like anyone else's. It's all ego driven. You want to be the best, and you don't want anyone to tell you that you aren't. But the hardest thing is not so much of when you get into that competitive nature. It's when you actually trying to believe in yourself, and there's no one else that believes in you.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part. But
Yeah.
to me, I never saw myself the same as anyone anyway, because I was someone of color, and it was just like anything that I was doing was different. Like I had all my friends in high school that were, they were like white dudes. I had them listening to like Waka Flocka Flame and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I'd always do different stuff anyway, but I don't know. Living here and like, being where I'm at definitely helped me not like to just have tough, like thick skin. And not like be immune to like the bullshit, really.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Was there anything that like I guess sort of fueled like your passion? Because I remember like us having like some conversation, just like I know that you're like a huge family guy.
Yeah.
Family's a big thing for you. Like obviously like social friends, but like family, like your family. Like was that like a driving force for you?
Yeah. I like even more now. I realize it. Is the pressure points. Like the pressure is fucking. That's what fuels me.
Yeah.
And like right now, I'm feeling too comfortable right now, and I don't like it. And I'm trying to figure out how to put myself in these pressure scenarios. Like I was even thinking about coming up here talking reckless right now tonight, just to say like
100%.
just to put pressure on me moving forward, because it's just always been pressure based.
Yeah.
Not liking the scenario I'm in or my family's in, or
100%, bro.
all those scenarios is what I think is like. That's definitely my reason why. That's definitely why I wake up. That's definitely why I do the things I do. It's definitely a lot to do with family, but it's the pressure, like the pressure to
succeed.
Yeah, the pressure to succeed.
Yeah.
And
Get
that's
your family out of a rut.
Yeah.
it
And
for
there's just so many different scenarios, like through those years, even those back then, it was tough. There's a lot of different scenarios with my family, and even now, but yeah, it's definitely those moments that fuel me 100%. Yeah.
See, like I think with family, like it's a tough thing. It's like a balance, because like even though like from where our parents obviously grew up, different generation, you get your, like I think when my dad went to uni, it was free. Like you know what I mean? Like it's different stuff, like going to uni, get a job, and then that's sort of it. But like now it's obviously you can, the message is like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And that's like I think that's a huge pressure for people when they're coming out of school, just going, well, okay, sick, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You come out of school and you don't have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, if you come out of school and you know exactly what you want to do, it's...
I mean, more power to you. I think that's amazing.
But I definitely didn't.
Yeah. And
Know
like,
what I mean?
and then going down the creative route.
Yeah.
I know in my family, like obviously, that they were sort of like, do you really want to be a DJ? But then I knew on the other side that I just wanted to make music. Yeah. But I think, are you sure you want to be a DJ? Like, But then after a while, obviously, it sort of panned out. It's like, oh, okay, there's music. You want to be, But like, it can be such a daunting thing. Like, especially trying to keep your family happy as well. That's a huge thing. And like, it's really cool that like, you have your family there supporting you and just like pushing you to be the best you can too.
Yeah. I've loved it. They've been so supportive of me. You know what I mean? And it's just been good. Like I think they just knew that I wanted to do it. Like how I came about I watched Like Mike. I say this in every. I watched Like Mike, and I want to be Lil Bow Wow. So I was like, 10, 11. I was like 8, 9, and then I asked my mom, what I have to do to be in movies and make music and stuff like this. And I was like, and she was like, oh, like I was like, how do you make music? She's like, oh, he probably has someone that writes for him, but like if you can learn how to rap too, like if you can learn how to write, I'm sure it'd, help you. So I was like, just started learning how to write. So I think at a young age they knew that I was just I wanted to do something in that field. So by the time I came around really doing it hard out, they weren't surprised by it at all.
Of course,
But yeah, it comes with a lot of pressure. some people that you're close to just are expecting you to make it. You know, expect like not that they're not doing anything, but it's like when it's scary. You know, it's in my opinion, no offense to anyone, but it's easier when everyone doesn't think you can do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, but when everyone thinks you can do it and you're not there yet, fuck, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's some people banking on that shit.
Yeah.
Some people that's straight full on like writing checks with the fact that you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Some people are, and it's like sometimes that's the pressure right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I never really thought of
And
that, man.
that'd just be really tough
Well, it's
on
like
anyone.
that's why anyone like everyone goes to work to feed their family, feed their kids. We like it comes from just survival. You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, you go out, kill something, bring it back for everyone to eat. So it's like, but yeah, when you're doing something passionate like this, and everyone think, oh no, that's craziness. How you gonna do that? It's like, well, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But then when everyone's like, everyone knows it's crazy. It's hard to fucking get in this shit, and it's hard to like know everyone and what to do. But like when everyone's like, yeah, you can do it, it's like, fuck, okay, I can do it, and then it's like, fuck, but what if I don't? What are you gonna do? Like
let down.
Yeah, like how much checks are gonna bounce if I don't? You know?
So guys, if you see Kei Leeza out in the street, just diss him straight up. Just tell him he can't do it.
Just straight up, put the pressure on me. Straight up. Hey, if you put pressure on me, bro, more music, better music, 100%.
Yeah, you know what? It really, honestly, it does work.
It does.
Yeah.
Once you start making timelines for shit, you're like, oh, we needed this. I'm sure you've had plenty of time. We need this song done by this, and you're like, fuck, how are we gonna do that? But you have to.
Yeah.
The label said you did. Your management said you did.
Yeah.
You have to get it done, and it gets done. It always fucking gets
Always.
done.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, let's like a U-turn, a detour on this one. Can we pull up one of Kei Leeza's Me, Myself, and I? Is that the latest?
Yeah, that's the latest one. Me, Myself, and I.
Let's pull this one up. If we oh, there it is, bro. I remember we saw the preview of this. Hey, and this one looks hard, man. So, we got some. We're not. Please don't copy strike us, bro.
Nah, we're good.
So can you walk us through just the idea behind this, man?
Yeah. Well, we just really went with the theme of the song. Really. I think pretty much right away when I made it, I knew I wanted it to be not about me. Even though the song's called Me, Myself, and I, it's not about me. It's about you and yourself. It's about your own self-belief, your own self-motivation. So I wanted to showcase that with other than me just rapping to a fucking camera.
Yeah.
So the easiest way that I thought we could get that message across was through sports. So I had all the boys come through that are actually in that field. That's Donnie right there.
Was it?
No,
different Donnie.
not different Casper, different Donnie. So he plays basketball. He's playing in the Queensland Basketball League, just the league below NBL. So he's on his, and he's a young dude. He's on his way up. Don't be surprised if you see him doing some big things.
Yeah, straight up.
And then we have Dante Jackson for the boxing scenes.
Yeah.
MMA fighter, he's got some nasty highlights if you go check him out.
Yeah.
And then we also have Solomon, who's also like, he's playing at a high level in Queensland, just below A-League as well.
Yeah,
so I didn't want to just get actors. Like I wasn't gonna get actors. I know these guys personally, and I know what they do to try and get where they're at. And I was like, I want to showcase these guys. They're all so young and driven with what they want to do.
I tell you what, this honestly looks like it's like so well done. It's like a Nike commercial. Like honestly, it is.
That was the thing. We were like, Nike was showing us love, so we had to show.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. Well, with the song prior to this, with most of the time, that got put on a Nike playlist. It's still there to this day.
Nice.
Months
Sick.
later,
That's
so it's
dope.
still there. And Nike showed love with that, and it actually made a Nike playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. So we were like,
Wow.
let's try and get Nike's attention some more. You know what I mean? Like, so still shout out to Nike. You see me, I'll be wearing Nike a lot.
Of course, yeah.
Do you have like a hands-on approach when you come to these film clips and stuff with whoever films it?
Yeah, absolutely. Every time, ever since I've started doing this shit, and I'm sure you guys know from us working on our projects together, I'm always, even if it doesn't involve me, I'm always there. I'm that annoying. I'm that annoying I'm the annoying
Opinion.
rapper that always has a
Oh, yeah.
opinion. With like Yeah, so I set in with this for this whole editing process. Yeah, that whole concept with the different storylines was mine, and then Jacob just took it to another level.
Yeah.
Shout out to Colin too, that helped out. Yeah, but Jacob and Colin, obviously, you see them, they do big things. Colin did the behind the scenes with 1-4 for that first show, and then Jacob's just been killing it in US, all different opportunities for both of them with the stuff that they love too, which is so good.
1-4.
Yeah.
Actually, can we go back? Can we go back to the
Split
film
the
clip, bro?
difference.
Can you go like the last 30 seconds of that clip?
You looking for dead skin?
I am sure. I'm so looking for dead skin. I just yeah. Stop. Actually, no. Keep playing. There's a shot. Hang on. I'll show you. This is
drinking beer.
there. It is. There it is. He's always drinking beer.
Shout out to I don't even know if I should say his government name. He doesn't like that shit.
No. Don't say that.
Shout out
you
to
can't
Dead
do
Skin. He's been at every one of my music videos.
Yeah.
And he's always, ever since I met him, bro, he's always showed love to all my music. And, like, he fucking knows
everyone,
things.
Bro.
I tell you what,
He's almost like the
Here he is
he's like
again.
the exclusive. Yeah. He's like the exclusive insider for all my shit. Like, if you want to know about some shit that I got going on, he always fucking knows it before I know it. He can probably tell you my next single before I know my next single.
Yeah, that guy's. Can we go back to YouTube, bro? I'm really sorry, man. Yeah, thank you. Let's go back. Can we go to the Rowdy film clip?
Yeah,
Let's go back. Oh, he's already got on lock.
Yeah,
Wow. Yo, this is the young Leeza here. Okay. Can we just stop it right now? Stop.
We got so many cameos.
So I'm gonna put this out there.
Yeah.
This was like the drill 1-4 gang like visuals before 1-4. I reckon.
When did this come out, bro? I actually forget. Is it 2016 or 2017?
2016 or 17?
I know the song
18.
18. Oh yeah, it took a while. It took a while.
You
for
filmed
to
it
come out.
in like.
Yeah, ages. Shout out to
Wait, Kane's on the credentials.
Yeah, he mixed and
there he
mastered
is.
it. Of
Of
course.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, nice mate.
Go
up.
But
up.
yeah,
Bro, this film clip, like,
shout out to Tim Royce, Visually Go. They did this one.
but bro, look at the gang. Ready? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there's Vega.
Yeah, it's Vega. Shout out to Vega. Donnie
Donnie.
Casper.
Don.
Ooh. All the ice. Yeah, see, look at this. With the baseball bats. Gee.
Yeah. The only thing is, it's not actual. Yeah, it is very much like that. But it's always been in the culture to have
Yeah, of
the
course.
whole city pull out, come out,
Yeah.
do their thing.
Was that Eden?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I remember Kane telling me a story. Did he go to this film clip?
Yeah, he did.
Was he in it?
Nah, I think he just wanted to. Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kane, he'd be like 2 streets over, but still.
That's so true.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, Kane's just, you'll see him, but you don't see him.
Yeah,
He's
no.
like where it's at, but he's not where it's at the same time. It's fucking amazing.
So I remember he told me, he's like, he got out and it was like at this random spot, like out in the middle of nowhere, and his Uber was like, "Are you sure everything's all good?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, it's sweet." And then apparently, like over the hill, all the boys started to come up with like, baseball bats and stuff. And the guy's like, "Bro, are you sure? Like, are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, no, these are all my mates."
Yeah. There had to have been at least 40 or 50 people on
man.
that night. And it was raining. It was raining that night. I just don't think the equipment I didn't think the equipment was as good as me, myself, and I. Otherwise, we would have done a similar, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's been, but we've always had rain on our video shoots.
That's just your thing. You're the
But,
rain man. You're the rain man now.
Yeah. I probably should be grateful because some people be wishing for rain for certain music videos, right?
Wait, stop. Was this here?
Yeah, it was in this room. This was
What?
this was the first time that we had. It's actually in the room that we're actually in.
Legit?
Right now.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
No way.
This was when this is when we first got 6 Degree Studios. So
Wow.
yeah, I guess if
Shout
you didn't
out.
know, obviously you know
You know.
now.
now.
This is
Yeah.
at 6 Degree Studios.
That's insane.
This is when we just first when we first had 6 Degree Studios, we had back then it was a whole different thing.
It
you know?
was just the one room.
Yeah, it's just one room, and but it was our space, you know.
Yeah.
And it's still our space, and we just want to make it a creative hub for anyone to come through and do any sorts of things like this
Yeah.
or like this or
I mean, look at it
anything.
now. Honestly, I'm super proud of like
Yep.
everyone.
Yeah, we've done a lot in this. Like we even had the Drip EP release.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
had
yeah.
so much things that's happened here, and we just want to keep making
Keep
moments. Yeah,
Yeah.
for the whole music culture in the city.
100%. And I think we touched base with this one with Steez, but like
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting how we're all from different parts of Brisbane.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not originally from here, so I can't really be like, yeah, I'm Brisbane all the way. Well, I mean, I am. But like, you know, everyone's from a different part of Brisbane that contributes to the studio.
Mm.
Yeah.
And they bring in artists from all over the
Everywhere.
place.
Yeah.
Like, even international guests have been in here, like
Yep.
just chilling in here too. So, which has been awesome. So, yeah, shout out to 6 Degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, rattle off some of those names so you can get some cosigns real quick.
Rattle off some
Rattle,
names.
rattle off some names.
I mean,
Who have we had in the studio that actually we've had some fucking people in here, right?
Matt had Amani in here, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Matt's also had a couple of other people, I think. Oh, we've had Jono in here.
Yeah.
Quicks.
Jono.
Yeah,
Quick.
quick. Kid Seb's been here from New Zealand as
Oh, wow.
well with Matt. Bills has been here, but he
Yeah.
obviously lives here too. But he, you know,
Savage has been here with Gray.
oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, there's been
A lot of close, like almost some other big names that almost popped through here, but didn't end up working out.
Oh,
as
is
well.
this I'm not gonna say the first name, but Lil someone, Lil.
Oh, I was thinking of a different one.
Oh, okay.
With a double R as well. That I think is you guys that mentioned him. Double R.
Double R.
Braids.
Got
cornrows.
grills.
Yeah. There you go.
What?
Got his tour cancelled.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could talk about that. It's riffraff,
Yeah,
so yeah,
riffraff,
yeah,
yeah.
it's all good.
We've
We
had
we,
some-
talk, we talked about it with Alex when he was
Yeah.
first here. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't want to name drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
You
close.
never know who you can and can't name drop. You know what I mean?
That was a funny situation.
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, I'm sort of glad that all
Yeah.
sort of all blew over, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's all good. We're still here to this day. We're we're not in any sort of lawsuit or anything.
Nah.
So back to your Instagram, I've seen you blanked out your profile picture, and every time you do that, something's popping.
Yes.
So
yeah.
what's popping?
Man, nothing in particular. Hey, I ain't even gonna front. Like, I haven't even been on Instagram like that in a while.
Yeah, true.
But I just I mean, I got some singles in the works, but it wasn't nothing intentional. I just never know what to put up as your. It's so small
Yeah,
on everyone's
you never
things.
know
It's
what
like
to look
it's
at.
always not cool to like have you put a photo on it and like
Yeah.
you don't really see who the
Yeah.
person
no,
is.
no.
You know what I mean? So I was just like,
So it's
it's probably more intriguing like this
Yeah,
for someone to.
so it's marketing.
Yeah.
People
But
want
it's
to click
probably
on
more
it.
intriguing for someone to click on that than
Yeah.
You clickbait.
because my
it.
name's strange as well, you know.
You legit clickbait.
Yeah,
it.
100%.
Yeah, well now you're asking what the hell.
Yeah, what's going on?
With can we just go through Instagram real quick? I know you're the type of guy. Okay, let's just go like we're
Yeah.
not going music related or anything.
Yeah.
But like with your Instagram, bro, with the 3 photos, like you know, is that a common thing that you like to do? Like keep it all nice and neat, keep it
Bruh.
all there.
This is how much I'm involved with all my shit. I'm like that OCD about everything.
Wow.
So yeah, it's obviously all intentional. And it'll probably always be like that. I just think it looks cleaner, and it's like
Yeah.
I get to tell a story with it in a certain way, and I found ways to do it even when it seems hard to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a theme of mine for a long time. Not that it was my original theme. Like, I've seen plenty of other people do it.
Yeah.
And that's where I got the idea to do it. And I was like, fuck, it just looks clean.
Yeah, it does.
You start scrolling forever. You know, like
Yeah.
when you're on other people's profiles,
Yeah.
you scroll and then you kind of get this feeling like
Yeah.
I've been scrolling for too long. It's getting creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, you're like, you feel like you can keep scrolling.
It's a
'cause
bit of a
like,
flow.
Yeah, there's a bit of a flow. There's
Yeah,
not,
Very
it's
neat.
not like, you know, every line is a different
It
moment.
relates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we go back up to that photo? I mean, let's go back to Nike. How did this come about, bro?
Oh yeah, shout out to Shug Jr. Yeah, we did a giveaway with the Air Force Ones. Shug Jr. on the one of ones. Yeah, it was a complete custom piece, hand painted.
Wow.
That's dope.
You know, lace tags.
Did you get to
lace
Did you get to
tags.
keep a pair?
No, this was just like I said. When I said it's a one of one, it's a one of one. Like
Wow.
no one else has. I didn't have them, and
And you still gave it away.
yeah, I had to because it was
Yeah.
like it wasn't for me. You know, it was,
Of course,
it was to
yeah.
help. You know,
Who was the winner?
I think it was this girl in Sydney.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was just at random.
Did you go down and like hand deliver?
Nah.
I was like, that would have been crazy.
We just sent that. No way. That wasn't a part of the thing. Plus, I ain't gonna fly down.
Yeah.
I've never flown anywhere, so I ain't gonna fly down for that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
I
when you
forgot about that.
When I went to Sydney, we drove to Sydney.
wow.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Is that like a fear thing or
Nah. It's I don't know. When I got obviously I was old enough, and then might have been 17, 18, and I just thought to myself, fuck, I've never been on a plane. And then I think I was 21 and I was like, I could have went to the US and I was like, you know what? If I really want to do this music thing, it should take me places.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go on a plane ever until it's for music.
wow.
Yeah.
So it's just another thing. That's what I mean, bro. I would just put
It's like
myself
a
in
drive.
pressure. I always
Yeah.
just put myself in situations that, like, I'm not buying a new. I almost bought a new car recently. I'm not gonna buy a new car until it's like, I'm gonna ride that shit out. Like my last car, I rode that shit till it had to get taken on a tow truck.
Yeah.
Wait, which car was that?
I don't think he's ever seen it.
Oh, okay.
But
No, I was
this
gonna
one
say,
that
Yeah.
I'm in now, it'll get ridden out until I feel like no holidays, nothing. Until I feel like I deserve some shit and I've done some shit. Cause I don't feel like that yet. People might be like, yo, you've done this, but it's not enough yet.
yeah,
I'm
wow.
not where I'm at.
You
I'm not
really-
where I want to be at yet.
You really
Yeah.
put yourself
I
on
put
it.
myself,
Yeah.
I put myself in those situations.
Yeah.
But it's good. That's just me.
Yeah.
People don't have to
That's
be
a
as crazy as
Good
me.
mindset, because then you're just gonna keep pushing yourself.
Yeah. It's
the whole time.
I mean, it helped me. I'm not telling everyone to do it. It's like, do I feel like I need breaks sometimes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Could it make some people more complacent as well with just, maybe, I don't know, Everyone's different. Everyone has a different thing that makes them click.
That's an ad lib, isn't it? Different.
Yeah. Hey, straight up. That's my
It legit is.
Yeah, that's my
100%.
it's my yeah.
Yeah.
I want that. Anytime
Sign
I
it.
can do that, I'll do it. The different ad lib, that's
It was that and take that.
Yeah.
take that. Yeah, I want the cosign from Diddy officially.
Well, I think we got the camera here now.
I just want him to be like, you know what, bruh? You
Have it.
you take
Yeah. Yeah.
Take it.
that's yours, and I want that. I want that.
So let's go back to Sydney, man. You recently took a trip to Sydney.
Yeah, we drove down, bro.
Yeah, drove down with
That
the Matt Noble.
Hey, we've talked about going back to Sydney again,
Yeah.
and we all think we should drive again. It
I
was
think
that much fun.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
driving down to Sydney is a good thing.
It
I've
was
done it a
that
couple
much
times.
fun.
Yeah,
It was that
it's
much fun.
Have you
Like,
done it?
I haven't done Sydney.
Oh,
I've
it's-
I've gone north. Heaps.
Just road trips are just fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. Everyone knows road trips when you're with your people. And
Yeah.
it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Like stupid
It's
conversations.
only, yeah,
and like-
it's like just that last leg of getting home is where it's like, let me just. I
Yeah.
always kiss the ground when we go. Because I like Sydney's cool, but like the people in Sydney's. Actually, no, I can't even say the people in Sydney's cool. I didn't like. There was things I liked about Sydney, and there was things I didn't like about Sydney.
Yeah.
100%.
I think we all feel like that.
I'll be honest.
It's so, bro.
Yeah.
It's dirty, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Sydney's not my favorite
Yeah,
city.
no.
It's slimy, and I don't want to like. I ain't trying to diss
They're
anyone.
coming
in
after
Sydney.
you now.
Yeah, but there's like I
1-4.
love. There's a lot. Of, yeah. 1-4 is the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
1-4.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Sydney's it's just a whole different.
Mm.
It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Completely different up
A lot of
here,
people
eh?
a lot of people that I talk to about it is like, yeah, probably Melbourne. You'll probably like
Yeah.
Melbourne more. But
Oh wait, you've never been?
no, I've never been to
Oh,
Melbourne.
it's a
Melbourne,
thousand
yeah,
times
Melbourne's
better,
so
bro. Yeah.
much better, bro.
And I just heard it's just like, new.
Yep.
Everything's new.
Yeah.
People's nice.
Yep.
Everything's real, like
Yep.
tidy. People are like, obviously take care of themselves, well groomed,
Yeah.
well mannered people. Probably not as from what I heard, not as nice as people in Brisbane. You go walk around Brisbane, fuck, everyone says what's up to everyone.
Who was I with recently? And they were like, oh, it was just a customer at work. He's like, yeah, everyone's really nice around Brisbane. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
why. He's like, the only thing that I have like a problem with the people in Brisbane is like, if I'm on my phone and I'm walking, he's like, because I need to be on my phone for work, people won't move out the way.
Yeah. I feel like that's worse in other places though.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know.
That's just a problem that you're gonna have everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not a Brisbane problem. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, well,
Like, bring your problems in here.
take it back to Sydney.
Yeah, take it back to where the fuck you're from, bro.
Yeah, but I was just like, I don't know, man. I think I just said, I think we like to have face-to-face interaction. So
Yeah.
I think people just, if they see you on their phone, I don't know what people are like.
Right,
bro.
you know when you go, like, this is one of the things that I got, and especially, right, you know, especially when there's liquor involved. You go somewhere where liquor's involved, and there's usually, like, everyone's super nice and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, you go into, like, for instance, you go into a bottle or something, you know, people say what's up. Like,
Yeah,
you're walking to 7-Eleven, there's a head nod, there's a wave, there's
Or
like,
just the old,
hey.
on the gear night, mate.
Yeah, you know, you
on the sauce, mate.
You know, you walk in and you acknowledge them as you
Yeah.
walk in before you even like stop
Yeah.
looking at browsing.
Yeah.
And I walked, bro. This bottle, like this server, like this bottle that I went to in Sydney, it had to have been as big as this room. It was small, and
You're
because
right.
it was like it was outside the hours of all the other bottles being open. And it was underneath some tavern, so it was pretty much like I feel like they were just doing that shit illegally. But
black market.
Yeah.
there was like just this guy at the counter, bro, and he was just by himself. There was fucking no one in the store. Like you could only fit 2 people in the store. And we walked in. You know, you think if it's this small, you're gonna fucking talk to someone.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk. You're gonna like. You don't have to yell. There's no music. There's nothing. Bro, this dude didn't even acknowledge me when I walked in, and I was like, fine, that's cool. You know, some people don't. Then I got to the counter, you know, didn't even acknowledge me there, just says the price and shit. Now, I don't know about other people. They might be like, that's what I want because I don't want to be harassed. But
Of
like,
course, yeah.
it's just some fucking decency. Bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just some sort of acknowledgement. You know what I mean?
We just like, really?
Yeah. Like,
Especially
it's
having
like,
a conversation with someone at a bottle with the
I'm like,
cashier.
bro,
The cashier, you
your
always have a
days-
good yarn with them.
Your night's gonna be so slow, bro. In this thing, it's so small. Like my interaction with you is maybe like one of 3 that you're gonna have tonight, and you're gonna treat it like that.
And you know what? Like, I feel like it's in Australia's culture just to have a really friendly conversation,
Yeah.
either when you're paying something at the cashier or just like even in a bottle.
Yeah,
Because like
Bruh.
everyone, you know, you're like,
I was
oh,
hearing,
yeah.
I was hearing some
Oh,
shit
yeah,
on
mate.
this other podcast about like just energy being transferred through the world, and it's like, bro, if you're a dick to someone in the morning, that's just gonna go keep fucking multiplying.
Yeah,
Like it just goes to the next person.
That's
And
so
I
true.
didn't let that shit. I don't fucking carry that shit with me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that do, and fair enough.
Yeah.
But bro, you just can't be like going around with negative energy all the time.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Do you find yourself like when you're out and about and you're trying to obviously give off good vibes, like do you try and keep that mentality, or do you find it's like hard for you to try and
Nah, it's so easy, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone that I know. We just fucking mock everyone.
Yeah,
we mock the negative people because
Of course,
it's fucking funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like the other day we're in the shopping center, me and my girl, and I don't know, it must have been a couple. I couldn't tell if it's a couple of a brother and sister. That's fucking Australia, isn't it? Fuck that. I don't know if that's the right thing to say. But anyway, as I was saying,
That's Australia. That's Australia.
I don't know if they were, but yeah, she was carrying something, and he was like here's the batteries that you asking for. And we,
Oh, okay.
you know, and
Yeah.
he's like, here. It's like, can't you see that I'm holding something in my hand? It's like, bruh, like
Just in the middle of the shop.
funny.
Yeah.
Obviously, can't you be like, oh, I'm just holding something. Can you carry? Can't you just say that? Like,
Yeah,
why do you
yeah.
have to be like, can't you see? Like, why do you have to make a point for yourself?
Yeah,
like, why
yeah.
is it always about you? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, why can't you just be like, I got stuff in my hands. Can you hold this?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people. There's at least a couple types where people just don't know how to act in public.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the tact is just completely off.
Yeah.
Where they just overthink, over exaggerate
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like the biggest deal in the
Yeah.
world.
I wonder how that voice is gonna sound back when I listen.
Oh
to
yeah,
it.
well,
for this
run
girl.
it back. No. Oh man, that's crazy. But like, obviously, did you get to go out in Sydney?
Yeah,
Like, did you
just
get to go out?
once. Just once. It's obviously not too good with the laws that they have now and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's like really killed the city.
I was gonna say, like, obviously there's a huge difference between Brisbane nightlife and Sydney nightlife. At the
I don't
moment.
even know if I got to like. It was such. We were there for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like literally. Yeah, I went down to promote me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
We got in. All the boys drove, which was amazing too, because we literally drove out. I think it was on a Thursday night.
Oh, wow.
We drove out at like midnight. We left Brisbane, got in around 10 for like check-in, like because the drive's like,
10, 11 hours.
yeah, it's double digits. It's definitely between 10 to like 14 hours, I think.
Yeah.
And then we checked in, and then I had an interview to promote the single, and then from there they invited us to this house party that they had.
Oh, nice.
But I just feel like all the dope shit's going on between them privately in their own things, like in their own spaces. It's not about going out anymore. It's about, and they have the culture for it. They have the creative people there for it, that they just throw their own events, and they should. Like I said, it's no hate to Sydney. Sydney's doing so much dope stuff. It's just I just didn't like the atmosphere. Like the city itself, it's just so run down.
Yeah.
But the creativeness there is just
It's on another level.
hectic.
Yeah.
Like everything that's going on there, they got the most shit going on there. That's the Mecca. If you want to know like the Mecca for, I don't know, you guys would help me better. But I know for hip hop, the Mecca is fucking Sydney. Like the best talent is coming from Sydney. Like 1-4, Chilling It, all these guys. You know, Manu Crooks, Kid Leroy. And they're doing it in a major way. It's not on some no light shit.
I think for DJs EDM type stuff.
Melbourne?
No,
not
Brisbane.
really.
I
Though.
think- I think
Melbourne's like
Brisbane?
Melbourne's like got its own scene compared to
True.
everywhere else.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
So like I don't know, like Sydney. Don't get me wrong, Sydney's got mad
But you feel like
stuff
Brisbane's
going.
doing-
Sydney
I don't
used to
know.
be the hub,
Let's
like
have-
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
actually, how's your back?
You back okay, Adam?
Let's not get into it. But yeah, no, Sydney used to have like all the Ministry of Sound DJs there. Like Flume, What's It Not, all those guys come from Sydney.
Yeah.
They've all sort of moved out now, which is good. 'Cause it's no nightlife.
No.
Yeah.
But all the big producers, and there used to be 0 producers in Brisbane, and now Brisbane's really popping off.
Yeah. I don't know. It's each their own, I guess. There's good dudes everywhere. Really.
It's an interesting question. Like, there is really good people. Like, there's some pretty good producers up in Cairns. And stuff like that. Like,
There's some dope ones in Perth too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a shout out to
Perth's
like Advance in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
12.
well, there you
All
go.
the boys.
So now we're moving into the EDM world. Bro, talk us through the collab that you did with Hydraulics.
Yep.
Why don't you, bro?
No, but I just want to say we were basically with you for that whole journey.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, do you?
You fucking created the journey. I know you're doing your podcast thing. But let's be honest. This all happened because Emmett was. I don't know. I think you showed him.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. I
ruined your whole interview thing.
All right,
but okay, Emmett. Let me tell you about the story about when Emmett.
Long story short. I mean, no, that's actually tell the whole story.
Yeah.
I was in Hamilton with Hydraulics.
Yeah.
And Hydraulics told me about a few tracks that he wanted like other rapper on. I showed
This
him.
looks hectic, bro. I don't remember how. I forgot how hectic this shit is.
Yeah, bro, there he is. He's the man.
Fuck. That was wild.
Actually, who filmed this? Was this Liam?
Bro, my boys were in the crowd, and when I jumped in the crowd, you know how the mosh pit when
Yeah,
these dudes be throwing bows, they be throwing hands.
Yeah.
Bro, my boys almost came in and fucked some people up in there.
Oh, because they didn't really like got it
Bro,
like.
for instance, because we just fucking watched Me, Myself, and I with Dante Jackson.
Oh yeah.
The fucking MMA, he was in the fucking building with his brother that's like 6 foot fucking 10. Nah, he's 6 foot like 3, 4. They were in the crowd, bro, and they almost fucked this dude up for like because they didn't know the culture. They didn't know the culture. They didn't know what bro. They almost came in, and then once they seen that I was all good, they were like, then they just started getting into it anyway, but not like on. But I was like.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, it could have been bad, bro.
Like an MMA.
Because I went in there knowing, I had plans to do that. Whole
and of course, you've been with us to like some big Biscuit Factory shows too, which you like you sort of like immerse yourself in that culture. Yeah. But yeah, back to the Hydraulic story.
Yeah.
In New Zealand with him, he was wanting a rapper. So I was like, oh, bro, can we work with this guy a little bit? Like this was sort of early on. Like when this was probably we were well affiliated.
Get What's Mine was done but not out yet, right?
Yes, yeah. So we had that on lock, and I think you were recording with Noi at that time as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we did the that's right.
And then that was actually a dope song too. yeah, right. A really good run.
Remember when? Because I was talking after I was thinking about doing a whole EP.
Oh yeah.
Within the genre as well, which would have been. I just felt like it was some different stuff to do.
Yeah.
And I was getting hit up so often.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. So then I remember getting on the plane, and I legit, you know how when you have like the sim for like New Zealand, and like. You jump on the plane and obviously there's like, you got like 5 minutes before like legit, like you don't have any reception left. I legit got on the plane and then Hydro sent me through like a whole thing. He's like, bro, this rapper's sick. Like this is the music here. This is all this type of stuff that he needs to do, but I need it done like ASAP. And so as soon as I got on the plane, I think I rung you, hey.
Yeah, I was asleep. I was asleep in my bed.
I was like, I've got one chance. So I legit rung you, and you're like, yo.
Yeah. And I think you were like stressed out because I remember you said the plane's about to take off. My phone's like low.
Yeah, and then I was like, yo, okay, I've got you like this lined up for like this really big guy named Hydraulics. Go Google him, YouTube him. Yeah. I'll send you the beat. And then I'll meet you like next week. Yeah. The week after, like obviously get back from New Zealand, we catch up in the studio, and then you like you've listened to the beat, you're like, oh yeah, this is sick. So this is when Madness, how it came about. It actually wasn't called Madness. I forget what it was before, but you basically. You basically renamed it Madness, and then he came up with a Madness EP.
Yeah.
So,
true. It became the title of the
whole thing. So. I remember this so clearly. So I was like, yeah, sweet, go record it, bro. You're like, yeah, I've got a verse. So they jump in, him and Kane, they go in, and we're in the other room. Yeah. And then I remember you messaged me like, oh yeah, come over and like tell me what you think. Yeah. We come out, and then like we're like, oh sick, here we go. And like we're just like, oh, I'm thinking, oh, I wonder when he's coming in. So like the whole verse is going through. We're like, oh yeah, sweet. Like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then legit, when the drop comes on, that's when you started rapping, and we're just like, But we were sort of like, yo, it's hard. That's sick. But we were like, no, you gotta rap on the before it.
But I love even earlier on, bro. I didn't really know too much with EDM either, but I'd always rap. Even when I was finding like I'd always rap on the drop, bro. Every time. It's just the funnest shit. It's so fun, bro. Yeah, because that's if
like
anyone's
energy.
interested in doing that, send me. If you're like, yo, rap on the drop.
What about the dude from overseas that tagged you in the Instagram video?
Oh no!
Remember when we were in the studio with Noi?
Sinister. Can you look him up? Sinister Wolf or something like that.
Is it in Instagram DMs?
What's this about?
Nah, not for a very long time.
It's like Sinister someone.
Sinister.
Bro.
I'll go on the DMs.
They rap 20 of beats.
Yeah.
True.
It's like real, like, okay, I hope you find it. I can't describe how funny it is.
It's good, yeah.
I actually really want to, I want to find it.
Yeah, go.
All right, let's, okay, we're just going to have a quick break, guys. All right, we're back. So I think he's deleted his Instagram, but I mean, this guy legit, we released a song, and then this is actually in a screenshot of the DM, and he sent us this video, and he's like, the thing was beat from DJ, and then he hashtagged DimesGang. So like, yeah, good on him. And then he's like, yeah, he's a fan. And then he goes, just felt like Dominican trap today. Yeah, and legit, it was basically him rapping over the drop, and it was
aggressive.
Very aggressive, like yelling,
like out of nowhere,
like distorting, like
the microphone,
screaming into this mic,
and like it was all in Dominican, like Spanish, like we couldn't understand a word he was saying. And then I stupidly said, "Do you have an acapella for this?" And then he says, "I'll send it to you. I'll send you the acapella later tonight."
Did we ever get that?
No, but then he did proceed to like I mean I'll pull up one. He said something like this.
Always have people around you that'll die for you, and never the rest. Always have people around you that'll die for you, and never the rest.
Hard.
Better than you. Better than you. Better than you.
All right, so
Okay, but he's wearing a
aggressive.
wolf mask.
and I'll just let you know, he's wearing a wolf mask. So he's just going in. I mean, yeah, we've had many people like, you know, rapping over drops and stuff like that. So yeah,
I'm not the first.
Yeah.
Alright?
but okay. So back to this, back to Madness. Like, that was a very successful song, and it, I don't think like we were like, what, like it's going on this label called Twonk, and you're like dope.
Yeah.
At the time, like obviously when trap music was probably at its peak, Twonk was like one of the pioneers. Oh, not the pioneers, but like one of the forefront labels that was pushing bass music. So we were just like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And man, I remember it was just racking up plays, just like insane. Man.
I never knew, bro. I never knew nothing at all within it, and it was crazy. I think I hit you up so many times, bro, about different people either playing it or saying that they loved it.
Yeah.
You know, Hydraulics would tell me so-and-so loved it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know who this is.
Who's this? Yeah.
So I had to always ask Emmett or Jaden or Kane.
Who it is.
But yeah, I mean, the one that I, you know, and I still have to go to fucking work with this guy one day was when Quicks played it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've always said to you guys, you know, I want to work with Quicks one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it got so much love, and like just he sent me a lot of videos of when he was on tour with the Madness tour.
Yeah.
All the different like shows. He was saying people in Japan were singing it and stuff.
Yeah.
It still doesn't even, you know, I say it, but it just doesn't seem real.
I remember you were like, I'm pretty sure because Boombox Cartel played it.
Yep.
And at a festival, and
I think it got in a playlist on that.
And you were like, wait. Like my vocals was like coming through the speakers. I was like, yeah, like they played your song. And you're like my vocals was like, I was like, yeah, bro, like playing to like thousands and thousands of people. And you're like, what? I remember
because it's live stream too, right?
Yeah,
so it's like different. That's a whole different thing. You know?
And I think that's what sort of opened your eyes up to like, yo, like EDM is like a whole new level of like.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that wanted me to be a part of this song.
Yeah,
and I still love it. Like, I still will probably ask Emmett, Jaden, and Kane about certain people, individuals in this thing. But I love it. You know, I love being I love making the song. I love hearing the final product of the song, and I love seeing the energy that it brings to different audiences. And I love performing it to those audiences too, bro.
Yeah, as we just saw before, man.
Some of those shows are just so much fun, bro. And it's like, it's always like, just as much as they're in shock, I'm in shock because I didn't even know. It's all new. It was all new to me, and it still is. There's so many. You know, I'd love to do like a festival.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's a goal.
I think that's.
I still have goals
coming very soon.
Yeah, I still have those goals, but no, just particularly in that.
Oh yeah.
Genre, in that genre. So
yeah.
I have goals with that. 100%.
That was like when we all performed at the Met.
I was gonna say
that was.
Can we pull that? Can we pull that video up?
That was a loose night. That one was.
That was a big night for you guys too.
That was it. Yeah, this is the album. I mean, the EP release.
Yeah.
It's
all the boys.
Oh man. Yeah. That's when Sure Shock was there.
Yeah.
Oh, what a song. Everyone was clapping out of time.
That's always what happens. Maybe that should.
Typical white people.
Hold on. Can you? I'll tell you when to press pause. Keep going. There's a certain shot that I love. This was hectic, man. This was packed. Yeah. People up at the in the top, the VIP dope. Full. David just chilling. Noi with them. Can you pause it when we're all there? Yeah, hard. Like there. That right here. This moment was probably one of the highlights of our careers so far, man. Straight up.
It was so much fun, man.
Who's that chick down there? she's over the barrier, but anyway,
some crazy people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. that moment, man, was like
That was dope.
that was super special, bro. And do you remember when you guys were waiting in the car and you're like, yo, when can we come in?
I remember that.
And I was just like, I was sitting up in the green room. I was like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I mean, we already told like that you guys were coming.
Yeah.
And but this is the thing. Like I think you guys probably thought I was all casual and all good, but for me, I was just like, I'm gonna have to just sneak these guys in somehow. So legit, I was just like, I remember you're like, yo, when can we come in? I was like, oh, just wait a couple of minutes, and then I was like, all right, do it now. Just you got to run. And I remember running all the way down the bottom and then opening up the door, and I was like. And legit, it looked like a robbery, all the boys, like 5 of us, just like holding, just piling in,
all at the back, just waiting to come in.
But bro,
people always talk about different things, and I got this bad thing where I just think of now and think of future, and I forget all the stuff that. But when people bring it up, it's like that's crazy.
Night.
And this is like the best thing, like for podcasts like this. It's good to like bring an artist on to reflect on like the stuff that they've done, and then obviously where they want to be in the future. So like, man, have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, man. Like I said, fuck, I'll do this shit again and again.
I can't believe it's actually been an hour, bro.
Yeah.
Has it actually been an hour?
Hour 10.
Oh, hour 10.
Oh,
shit. I mean,
long episode for the 10th.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's a special edition.
Yeah.
Hey. It's not like this can't happen again either.
Oh, of course,
definitely, bro.
We'll get you back on. But bro, is there anything
bro.
in closing?
We're good.
Right. I've said this for a couple of hip hop guys, but what's the one thing that you would say to the young people starting out their hip hop career right now, bro? What's the one thing piece of advice that you'll give them?
Man, I mean, it's just honestly, it's all on you, bro. And I don't even want to do the believe in yourself one. I want to do like put responsibilities, like not to the point of where I've put pressure on myself, but just put a lot of responsibility on yourself. Yeah. The more independent you can be, the better. And I don't even mean that being like be an independent artist. Take that and do what you want with it. Be it just
let's go. Let's go.
Just be just start barring out. Just be independent. You know, like. Getting equipment for yourself. Just don't rely. Just rely on you, bro. Like, believe in yourself, but just realize everything. It's just within you. So it's what you do with it. You know.
I'll tell you what. Like this episode has been just full of wisdom and facts from you, bro. Yeah. And it's been awesome, bro. So make sure you guys follow Kei Leeza on all the platforms. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on everything now. I just got TikTok too. So
what do you want to plug? What do we got?
Yeah, what's coming up?
Man, we just got singles coming out. For the rest of the year. And we're just gonna go hard. You know, like this is the forgotten about time where everyone's like, let's just chill. We got next year. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna be singles coming out. They're gonna singles, remixes.
Hey,
they're all gonna come out. So
I know. I mean, we would love to have you back. And you know what? I reckon you should be a guest on the couch.
Yeah.
For when Mr. Matt Noble comes through.
Yeah.
Would you be honored to do that?
Yeah, I can do that 100%. Yeah. 100%. And he probably asked. I wouldn't have been surprised if he asked me to, because he's had it planned for a little while, right?
Yeah.
He's a quiet guy, man.
Yeah,
but he's not a quiet. He is, but he isn't. You know. Yeah. But shout out to Matt Noble.
Yeah. And I think we need Tane.
Shout out to Tane.
I reckon Tane needs to be hooded up. He needs to be here.
I mean, you see the music video. Them Noble brothers are talented. NMG, 5 a.m. X. Yeah,
all of them. But yeah, bro, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, bro.
And we're really excited for the journey that you're on, brother. And we're all behind you 100%. Actually, no, you know what? No, you can't do it. Put that pressure on.
That's all right there.
But no, it's all good. Thanks, guys, for watching.
See you later,
We'll see you next week. Peace.